right, the Rolling Stones. Did you go to Pink Bob?
Unfortunately not.
All right. You ever seen the Stones live?
I have seen the Stones live last time that we were here. Yeah.
And this was Paradiso, right?
Yeah, 95.
95. Okay, awesome. Tell me, why do you, or tell us, why did you choose video?
Well, I think the Stones, for me, even though they are probably the most corporate rock band around, kind of the epitome of independence, because they always do stuff their way, the way they tour, the way they've approached their career. They still feel like this outlaw group, even though they're, well, Mick Jagger is a sir, obviously. And that's what I was looking for when I started Ace and Tate, just doing stuff the way we think it should be. And that's what I always see in the Stones. Yeah.
And so you have a certain independence that, that Rolling Stone has, although they have a huge mass market, they are still credible and seem very independent, as if they make their own choices. Is that, like, yeah, a role that Ace and Tate should play?
Well, what the Stones do is basically they've always done the same thing, and they just stuck true to what they thought was the right thing to do and what they like. And there is a lesson to be learned for us as a company, just to do what you think is right and what you like, and that eventually, hopefully, it will turn out well.
Okay, and that's becoming a sort of a culture at Ace and Tate. How do you bring that vibe? I mean, it's hard to say, like, in a year, growing so fast in a year, like, on what kind of knobs can you turn to get the culture right? But how are you preserving that culture within the company?
Well, I think for now it might be too early to really talk about working on culture, because basically it's still there by itself. So I'm not sure if we do anything yet to really feed that. But I think as a company we are approaching that tipping point that we, in terms of personnel, that we need to work on that, and that it becomes less evident what it is.
Audience, any questions? Yeah, sure.
Well, we started out being 3 guys and then 1 girl, and we used to be in this very small office, just the 4 of us, and communication would be screaming at each other over your computer, and just that was communication. So you always heard everyone speaking to each other, so you knew what was going on. And now that has changed. We're 15 people in different small teams, and that is really a transition. So it feels like we're at this point that you need to regulate stuff, so to make sure that everyone knows what's going on. That's why now we have a weekly meeting. I feel like a dick, but it is necessary. So yeah. That's a good one. In doing this, in preserving culture, I have absolutely no idea, to be honest. We just bought a TV so we can follow the World Cup together. I think that's one of the small things you can do. I hope to
we'll
get
try
Guitar
to finish
Hero.
On time.
Yeah. I hope to get Guitar Hero next week. So that all, like, kind of small little things to make it fun at the office and to keep the culture alive, I guess. It's already bigger than I thought. Yeah, well, what we've seen so far is that it just went so fast that I don't see us planning ahead that far. I don't see us planning what we do for preserving culture in a year. I just have no idea, to be completely honest.
We'll come back to some other things later on your expansion. Let's go on to the next video.